Okay, right now it's time to welcome a woman. That's it. Who's already a huge star in the States and is about to be just as successful over here. Please, gang, give it up for Jules!
So, Jill, how are you this morning?
You guys are a tough act to follow.
Oh.
That face.
Think how Channel 4 programmes for schools feel. they come right after us. It's not as much of a laugh, though.
Now, you arrived yesterday, is that right?
Oh, could have been.
Days ago? Are you
really just orientated?
I'm just a musician, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I arrived yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And are you enjoying it so far?
Always.
This is nice and cold for you. Must make you feel right at home. Because you're from Alaska, aren't you?
Wonderful segue.
Do you like that? Do you really like that? It's a tenuous link, I think we call it over here. But musically, again, segue. My favourite segue, that one. But say, you feeling quite comfy in the climate? Is it nice for you? Sort of
I don't like the cold weather. I hate it, actually.
Really? Because didn't you go from Switzerland to Alaska?
No, my father did that.
Oh, your father did that?
I was yet a twinkle in his eye.
Oh, right. Anyway, how are you enjoying Britain so far? What do you think of it?
Oh, Britain's great. I've always loved it here.
Yeah?
You've been before?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It's my third time. You guys just don't know it.
Okay, now your new single is released on Monday. Is it selling well? Did you know already how it's selling?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm sure it's nothing.
You don't sort of follow that kind of side of things?
No, musicians don't. I don't with my album.
Don't you? Your CDs?
I just assume...
cardigans?
No. Don't put me down.
No, she is one of the biggest acoustic acts at the moment, doing the folk circuit.
Moods. Is the current album.
17 CD box selection.
We won't talk about that now
Okay,
while you
anyway,
check out Alicia Silverstone in Snap, Cackle and Pop. Yeah, Alicia Silverstone, she is a bit of a babe, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh, it certainly is. Okay. We've got Jack D in the house. We've also got Jewel in the house. She's no. And thank you very much. The police there are ready for that situation.
After the break, you can find out
What's
how
all
you
this then?
win some fantastic prizes in our competition, Pardon la French. But in the meantime, this is Channel 4. And what are they watching, Johnny?
They're watching the Big Breakfast,
Of course you are.
Both are losers. Another day, another makeover. Right now, though, I've got to go. I'll leave those two French lovebirds to do a bit of loving. And where's those... oh, they're down there. And I've got now an interview to do. Let me just get through. Matt, let's just knock the monitor over. Hello there, Jules. Sorry to delay there. French shenanigans. A couple of years ago, my next guest was penniless and homeless. Today, one of the hottest singer-songwriters in the States. She's about to be massive over here. Let's give it up for the very precious Jules! All right, there. Oh, there. Now, you've been around Europe, haven't you, now, for about, how long?
5 weeks.
About 5 weeks. What sort of regional differences have you noticed?
Every country's really different. Like, Italy's very red-blooded and passionate, and I like your singing, and Germany's kind of...
The Germany's kind of what?
We won't go there. I love Germany.
You love Germany, but what are the people like?
Well, a bit German.
German? Yeah, but what does that mean to you? Because I've always rather cynically had this thing that a lot of people from America come over and they just kind of see Europe as one great big thing. But, you know, you were telling me earlier...
But, you know, when I come to England, everybody looks at Americans like they think of Europe as just one big thing.
Yeah, and we're probably the same. Yeah, yeah. I've just made that generalisation myself by falling right into Jules' trap. Which has been the nicest country to go to?
Oh, England, of course. No, I love Spain, and I like Italy the best.
You like Italy the best? Yeah. Tremendous country.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'll tell you what, though, I've got some questions here about you. These are sort of dual facts, and I just wanted to find out if some of these are true or not. Okay, it's not going to take long, and none of them are going to be too painful, I can assure you. Did you live in a camper van?
I did live in a car, yeah.
You lived in a car?
Well, a car first, then a van.
Then a van?
Yeah.
How long did you live like that for?
I lived that way about a year.
About a year?
Yeah. It wasn't really a hippie thing, like the press all says. It was just, I couldn't afford rent or food anymore, and just lived in my car.
Okay. I was told also you had an unusual diet.
Really, what are you getting at?
I don't know. I was just told you had an unusual diet, and she said she'll know.
Well, I mean, I didn't have any money, so I kind of lived off of happy hours in bars, you know, so a lot of carrots and nuts, you know.
Bar snacks?
Yeah.
I'm the same, and I've got a few quid. Okay, here we go. Keep yourself clean.
It must be a great date.
Yeah, right, absolutely fantastic. Like some nuts, love. Dinner is served. Okay, here we go. Are you a big fan of surfing?
I love surfing. I learned to surf when I was about 18. I like it.
What do you like about surfing?
It's just a great thing to do with yourself. It's good exercise and it's very zen, you know.
It is quite zen. Why do you think people get so obsessed with it? I mean, there doesn't seem to be much borderline with it. People I know, once they start surfing, they just really do get the bug. I've only body surfed a couple of times.
Water. It's a good profession.
And just lying around, there's fun just lying around on the beach.
Surfing is tough. It's a really hard sport, and it's just beautiful when you get it right.
Okay. Now you're successful. Do you ever miss that kind of sort of that lifestyle?
It's not like my life. I don't live in a car anymore, but I still basically live in a big bus. I tour around constantly. I sing. I love being able to sing and not waitress, and I do what I enjoy. It's nice.
Okay. And have you always been sort of writing your own little songs and kind of doing it?
Not until I was about 17. I wrote poetry before that, but I've always sung. Like, my parents were singer-songwriters.
And when did you actually learn to play the guitar?
Until I was 17.
Till about 17. Okay, listen, Jules said throughout the show, you're going to stick around, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Okay, Jules, give a big hand. Okay, stay tuned, please, as we find out what everyone's favourite aliens, Zig and Zag, have been getting up to. This is Channel 4, and you're watching, of course, The Big Breakfast. Thank you very much.
That is Benny. That's it from me. It's back to the house.
Thank you very much,
Richard Orford, with that amazing ventriloquist. I mean, it surprises me he's not a household name with skills like that.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah, it can only be a matter of time before he gets his own series.
I mean, how spooky are you finding it?
I can't really comment right now, but I will obviously talk to you later in an off-air scenario about exactly how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Richard.
Okay, Richie. You know, Richie, I look forward to that off-air situation.
Yes, so do I.
Cheers. I'm rubbing the telly as we speak. I'm rubbing the telly.
It's the off. And right now we're joined by Jules.
Jules. Jules, I understand that you can yodel.
Yeah.
No, it's something you always want to be able to yodel.
Yeah, I'd love to do
so
it.
Little...
You do this at the end of every gig, is that right? I've heard.
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
no.
yeah. Can it be taught?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys could do it.
Yeah.
Could you give us
Teaching young lads and lasses as you are.
Could we try?
Yeah. So you just go from your low voice to your high voice.
Right.
And it slides up to yodelay, or just one. Yodelay. Shut up. Don't get excited here.
No, come on. I'll find it.
You just go yodelay.
Yodelay.
Yodeling. Yodeling.
And you do it
natural born yodelers. God, can you give us a real run? Can you give us one of those really good runs? One of those really... Okay, let's let Linton try that.
How does it go again?
Linton, you are multi-skilling.
Did you realize that one of your crew members looks like Liam Gallagher or whatever?
No.
Let's see him yodel.
Let's see him yodel. Okay, you pick him out. We'll make him yodel. Okay, come on. Go.
Yodel.
It is Liam Gallagher. Anyone else you'd like to pick on yodeling? There's a policeman in the house?
Yeah.
Always
yes,
good.
let's see the copy yodel.
He can't. Oh, no cameras. Okay, it's just nice to see the police under pressure. Okay. Actually, if we look at his contract, you'll see there is a no yodeling clause. He made that quite clear.
Is that where the phrase copping out came from?
No, but it redefines copping out. You're exactly right.
Now,
Okay.
still to come, we've got Jack D and Jewel talking to Vanessa. In the meantime, this is Channel 4 and you're watching The Big Breakfast.
Jack D will be back later when I probe his soft quivering inner core on the bed, but now I'm joined by the jubilant, the very precious Jewel. Hello, it's brilliant to see you. You've sold 7 million records in the United States. You've been on the cover of Time magazine, cover of Rolling Stone, and you're only a baby. You always knew you could write songs. How?
I didn't always know I could write songs. It was an accident. I was 17 and I didn't think anybody would hear them.
And how did they come to hear them?
I've always written poetry and I've always sung professionally, so when I learned guitar it was just sort of a natural thing.
And in fact, you've actually got a contract for publishing your poetry as well as everything else.
Oh, yeah, I did just get a publishing deal for a poetry book and a book of prose. As well as a movie. Did you hear about that?
About the movie? Yeah, tell us about the movie.
I got the female lead in Ang Lee's new movie, so I'm really excited.
And Ang Lee's supposed to direct Sense and Sensibility, which was absolutely
Yeah,
exquisite.
it is.
So what kind of a role are you playing in it?
It's a Civil War piece.
So you're in period costume?
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. You'll be lovely in it. So this is definitely Renaissance woman. I mean, you write poetry, you act, and you sing?
Renaissance, wow, maybe.
Yeah, well, you must be. and you say you don't feel American, you feel Alaskan.
I don't think I ever made such a big point of it. But, yeah, Alaska's very different than the rest of the U.S.
Explain. Well, how? Because we don't know.
It's not the same mass media, pop culture frenzy feeding in Alaska as it is. When I went to the lower 48, I was very shocked at how people acted.
Is it true you grew up without running water and electricity?
It is true. I grew up without running water. I had electricity.
Sounds like Dolly Parton or something. That bluegrass bell and all that business. I mean, what it does, doesn't it? Just running barefoot through the hills, singing a country song. I mean,
it wasn't all like that, was it? No.
No?
It's a lot of chores, a lot of work, but it's also good.
So is there a huge culture shock between that kind of life in Alaska and suddenly this huge media hype? Because in London you're on every billboard. Have you seen yourself? Have you driven? Oh, you must give yourself an ego thing and drive around and see.
I'll do that as soon as
do it now. Yeah. Cheer you up. Because you're just everywhere, smiling away, looking really kind of sensual, actually. Your parents were folk singers.
Yeah.
So does that mean you've actually grew up kind of backstage at their gigs and everything?
I grew up performing since I was 6 and bar singing with my dad as a duet since I was 8, so it's just sort of been in my blood a long time. I think coming from Alaska gives you a foundation to keep centered and level-headed, rather than, what you see mostly.
Absolutely. Have you had to move to LA?
Oh, no, I live in San Diego now.
But that's sort of near-ish, isn't it?
I like it. That's where I was living in my car. I've been there for about 5 years.
See that casual comment? That's while I was living in my car. Tell us about living in the car, because where did you used to wash your hair?
God, it's like we're from Annie or something.
I don't go on. We've done the barefoot, no running water.
Time,
now we're doing the car.
When Virgin Records was going to come see me, I had no idea these record labels were going to come. I was very excited, to say the least. And I thought I should have clean hair for the occasion. So I went into this Denny's, which is a fast food restaurant, and washed my hair in the public sink. And there was these 2 women behind me looking like this, while I was drying my hair with a paper towel. And I said, I was a little embarrassed, and I kind of walked out embarrassed and ashamed, and the one woman says to the other, well, she looked like a pretty enough girl. I wonder how she ended up like that. So if you 2 ladies are watching...
Yeah, shame on you if you're watching. So when Madonna did that thing where she dried her hair on one of those electric drying things in a public toilet, you did that first.
Oh, I didn't know.
Do you remember one of her videos where she did that and we were all so shocked? She said we were just like those 2 horrible ladies.
Madonna's like the speedboat and the rest of us are just the go-go's on water skis.
You're not. that sounds like a line from one of your poems.
It was actually a Liz Fairline. I just ripped it off.
Yeah, I knew you didn't.
Don't be impressed by me.
I'm very impressed whatever you do. It's amazing to meet you, Jill. Thanks so much for coming in. We'll be talking to Jack D after this. This is Channel 4. You're watching The Big Breakfast. Thanks very much.
Yes, Jill's been here all day. Jack D's been here. Jack, you enjoyed yourself?
I've enjoyed myself in the past at times, yes.
Okay, there we go. Well, Denise, what's happening on tomorrow's show?
On tomorrow's show, we've got Claire Sweeney, who plays Lindsay Corkill in Brookside, Keith Floyd and Mary J. Blige with Zig and Zag. But right now, with the latest single, which was released on Monday, You Were Meant For Me, is the fantastic Jules singing us out.
I hear the clock, 6 a.m. I feel so far from where I've been. I got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. Got the maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots up over me, don't leave the keys in the door. Never put towels on the floor anymore.